And fall in, my fellow Scout Troopers. I am Micka here from Scouts of Entertainment. Glad to have you with me today. We are at 30 Days Reforged at Osgiliath. It's been a little while since we've been back at Osgiliath, so it's nice to see the place again. As I said, it's a nice 3v5. Today's replay comes from Emimachinegun, who's one of the 5 attacking armies today. And before we get started, if you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel from any Total War game, including mods, you can send it to my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord via direct message. You can also join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, be part of our community there. You can post all your replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you'll find on that Discord. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post, and any 30 Days Reforged replay, in this case, you post on 30 Days Reforged Discord as well. And with that, let's go through the attacking armies comp phase. So, Emimachinegun here has some Eastern Clansmen here, half armoured up I believe, yep. They're pushing the battering ram by themselves. This is a little bit silly to send this unit up by themselves with no cover. Yes, they might be a throwaway unit, but they have a battering ram. I'm assuming he wants to knock down the gates. This enables the defenders to sally out to destroy these guys long before support arrives. So, already, if I was the defenders, as soon as they get to the shore there, I would sally out, kill these guys, get back behind my gate before reinforcements arrive. So, I think Emimachinegun's making a mistake there. Hopefully the defenders don't capitalise on it. We have some Loke Flag Rim here, 2 units. We have some Loke Sarn Rim, 2. Looks to be about 2 units there. We've got some units mixed up in there. Loke Gamp Rim, okie doke. The attackers have a catapult. Oh no, that's an Isengard blister there, knocking down the walls. That's good to know. Loke Gamp Rim, about 2 units mixed in there as well. We have some Balcor Tribesmen, not armoured up, 2 units. Some Eastern Crossbows, these guys are half armoured. Better than nothing. 2 units. We've got 1 unit here of Eastern Clansmen, again, half armoured. We have some Camul's Chosen. Got some Camul's Shadowguard here. A couple units of them. AP. Worthy of bringing. Good unit. We have Mordor here, coming by DankDarkKnight. G'day, Dank. Okay. Bit of a tongue twister there. We have some Moron Infantry. About 2 units there, maybe. Some Orc Maulers as well. More units of infantry. Some Halberds as well. More infantry. Halberds. More Maulers. More infantry. About 4 units of infantry, maybe. We have some Orc Archers here. Some Orc Maulers once again. There's a lot of infantry. You have a Troll Catapult, so there's 2 artillery pieces there for the attackers. Some more on Halberds here. 2 more units there. More on infantry again. He's got heavy on infantry. Orc Maulers and Halberds, and we have some Melkor's Chosen as well. Bit strange to see them here. We have some Orc Archers once again. We have some more on infantry. Jeez Louise, how many infantry does one to bring? He's gone a crap ton of infantry here, so he's gone for a very numerically sized army here, but we're not seeing the Blackguard Barad-dûr, we're not seeing the Temple Guard, not seeing Temple Executioners. I might have missed them, but if they are absent, this will be a first for a Mordor army that I've seen on the attacking side, not to bring any of these units. I mean, we're not even seeing any Sauron's Will. Or Olog High, where is the Olog High? This is, I hope you know what you're doing, Dank, I really do. Because you've basically got no muscle here behind. You've got the numbers, but not a lot of muscle behind it. So hopefully it doesn't fold on you. Anyway, moving on. Over here, we have Sprints commanding Harad. He's got some Hadrian Spearmen here, knocking down the gate. He's got some more Beast Warriors here and Tamers. Couple units of them. Maybe even 4 units of each there. We have some Hadrian Spearmen over here. We have a Catapult. Jeez, the attacker's got a crap ton of artillery. Southron Pikemen, a couple units of them. Demons of the Desert, more Beast Hunters, Trollmen of Harad, Champions of Nafarat, Beast Hunters once again, and Trollmen of Harad. He's ditched all his siege equipment. I guess maybe that will work for him, hopefully. Okay, so that's Sprints over here. Maybe this is a 4v3. We have over here Isengard, commanded by Overlord. He's got some Uruk-hai pikemen.
Ram has done its work. Now it is time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Okay, looks like people are shooting each other. We've got javelins coming in. Okay, we'll pause it there. We've got some Uruk-hai infantry here, about 3 units of them. Some Uruk-hai crossbows, maybe a couple units of them. More pikemen, some Dungeon Clansmen out front, the ballista of course, Uruk-hai, Nazgûl-hai, half-orc vanguard, 2 units there, Uruk-hai raiders, and some Saga skirmishers also mixed in there as well. Maybe 2 or 3 units of raiders, maybe 2 units of skirmishers. There's the berserkers as well, mixed in there with the Snaga, which is hidden. So just double checking that, we got Isengard, we've got Harad. And over here we have Mordor and Rhun. It appears to be it there for them. Is that right? My bad if I thought that was a 5v3. Looks to be a 4v3. So yes, I apologise for that. And we've got pumpkins here. They look very out of place, actually. Alright, moving on to the defenders. Okay, we have Numenor here, commanded by JKL. He's got some Numenor Vanguard here. We've got some Numenor Cohort. Also, maybe they're actually the same unit there on the walls just coming down. We got some Numenor Steelbows, AP Archers, of course. Balaga Pikemen, a couple units there. Royal Legion of Armenelos, Numenor Shieldguard, Pharazim Swordmasters. Seafarers of Nindamos here, a couple units, Naru Sentinels. Is that another unit of Steelbows? Could be another unit of Steelbows and Shadowbows. Over here we have some more Seafarers of Nindamos, commanded by Smity, so we've got two Numenorian armies here. We've got here some Shield Guard, Pharazim Swordmasters again, Royal Legion of Armenelos. We've got some Numenorian Steelbows over here, Numenorian Cohort, which is basically men at arms, after the name of the style. Some Numenorian Shield Guard, more Cohort, Steelbows, Nindamos once again, Sentinels, and more Cohort here. This will be a bit repetitive now if we have three Numenorian players. Let's have a look. Let's go through the city. We've got some Naru Guard over here. Nothing else in the streets. We're coming down over here. We've got some Numenorian army, commanded by Aaron. He's got some Numenorian Shield Guard. Two units there. Seafarers of Nindamos, Armenelos, Balaga Pikemen, Sentinels. Alrighty, what else we got here? I think I've recovered them. Alright, over here we have some Balaga Footmen. We have Ardunian Shadowbows, Numenorian Cohort, Shield Guard, Seafarers there, throwing the javelins that we saw earlier. Balaga Pikemen, Numenorian Cohort, and Pharazim Swordmasters on the front lines here. Steelbows behind them, Royal Guard as well, and over here some more Numenorian Steelbows. Don't know why they're positioned here, they can't really do anything on any short notice. But he'll probably move them in due time. And with that, let's get underway today. So, we had a volley of them Seafarers and must go straight into the Haradrian Spearmen. That's probably a good unit to waste javelins on, in Harad's case. Unfortunately, they're not so much for Numenor. But, you know, he severely damaged that unit. They've lost a few men. That's just one volley, after all, from the Seafarers and Nindamos. But that's also because the Haradrian Spearmen there is very lightly armoured. And so they can't really do much. Alright, we've got over here. We've got Shield Guard here. And we've got some Eastron Clansmen. Looks like they did sally out after all. Okay. The Shield Guard here charged into him. Looks like he set up another unit there of Eastron Clansmen. Maybe there was two units there mixed in with that battering ram before. Here comes the Vanguard. We got the crossbows here out front. Could do some damage. But if the Vanguard here get into the Eastron Clansmen, that might actually provide some protection. Or better yet, no, okay, he's got time to charge into the crossbows. He should go after the crossbows. There's nothing stopping them. There is nothing in their way. Emimachinegun should have pulled these guys out as soon as he saw the Vanguard. Okay, Sarim is approaching. Vanguard here have to get out. Sarim has caught them. It's not over yet. He's got to get this Sarim in front of the crossbows. And the Vanguard here has a chance to do a rear charge into the Eastron Clansmen, which they will easily do, and then they can just run through the gate and join the rest of their allies there. Actually, that was a nice counter charge from the Eastron Clansmen. It actually it blunted their charge there from the Vanguard, which is surprising. Like, obviously I expected the Vanguard to just roll over through the Clansmen and then just run through the gate afterwards. Unfortunately, Emimachinegun didn't drop the battering ram. Had he dropped the battering ram and put these guys in front of the Vanguard, he could have pinned the Vanguard between the Sarim and his Clansmen and potentially wiped them out. Unfortunately, the Vanguard have escaped, and we might see them again. And so, knowing that they have cavalry in their ranks, the Melkor's Chosen will be relied upon to take them down later on. So it's actually a good thing that Dank bought the Melkor's Chosen after all. Now, this is a little bit surprising too. Emimachinegun should have outflanked the Numenorian Shield Guard because they've come through the gate, you know. They could have charged into their flank, helped their Eastron Clansman brothers take these guys down. And these guys could have been taking kills, doing a lot of damage, and not taking much damage or kills themselves, because after all, the Shield Guard's attention right now is focused on the Eastron Clansmen.
Our men have reached the gate with a battering ram.
And if he's not going to charge in the Silent Rim, he should have had the crossbows moved up here on this flank to fire into the flank of the near-range shield guard. Like Machine Gun looks like he's doing it, he's just being a bit slow about it, you know? I mean, I give Eastern Clansmen a lot of credit for fighting until they're 17. And I expect these guys to break long ago. That's a big missed opportunity there from Rhun, unfortunately. Now, Machine Gun and Mordor would be relying heavily on their brothers over here to distract the Adunium Shadowbows. We've got Isengard Blister crew out of ammunition, it would seem. Nice charge there from the Vanguard.
Ram has done its work. Now it is time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Well, let's hope so. JKL's getting a few kills here with his Vanguard. Also got to run them away and then charge back in later. And just get the cycle charges up. There's nothing deterring these guys from just cycle charging these ones to death. We've got crossbows here, all good targets. Come on, you got to charge in, mate. I'm trying to get out of range of the crossbows.
Our brave warriors have taken the walls. The rest of the settlement is sure to follow.
This was he shouldn't have done that. You see, they broke. They were too far away from the army, and there was too many enemies near them. He should have kept hammering this section. He's close to his army. It will provide some morale support. Let's see how many get through. It looked good for them before, but nah, none are going to get through. They're all going to die. Well, we've got the archers firing. Belagar archers here getting some good hits, I suppose, on the raiders and the crossbows to a degree. What have we got here? Oh, these guys are broken. Okay. I was wondering how they got so far into enemy territory, and that's why. Balkov tribesmen reloading.
We're under attack.
Nice hits, and there's not really anywhere Numenor can really hide here.
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Easy kills on a decent unit. Hopefully Smity knows what he's doing. Balkov tribesmen got to be out of ammunition within the next volley, at least, if they haven't already run out. They severely damaged that unit. Shouldn't really perform very well later on under any pressure. Okay, knocking down the gates there. Bounce of power, 12% to 6%, so good start here from Numenor. And Harad has charged in here. Now, will he charge? Okay, the Beast Hunters are charging out. Thought he might charge the Demons in the Desert Inn, but maybe he thinks it's too risky. The Doom Shadowbows are nearby. They could be waiting for him to send in that unit. There's the Doom Shadowbows firing now. Okay, Doom Shadowbows are firing to the Moonlight Beast Hunters. But they're not killing the Moonlight Beast Hunters fast enough. Belagar Pikemen down to 70, so they've lost about half their number. Cohort's being brought up for support at 67, so they've lost a couple themselves. And they've battled and fought back Harad here for the moment. Now, for the moment, Harad has blood to spare. He can sustain these losses for a little while. Obviously not indefinitely, but for a little while. He's also absorbing a lot of that ammunition there from Aaron. Hopefully Aaron's a little if Aaron is conservative with his ammunition, he should be able to hold out against Harad and shoot those decent units he sends in, like the Trollmen of Harad, and especially the Demons of the Desert. He's got to save some special ammunition for those particular units so he can bring them down fast when they're being brought into fight. Now remember, you are being shot at too by these towers. They are killing your men one by one, remember that. Let's have a look over here. Still no engagement yet on this side. How going over here? JKL is trying to keep out Overlord. This is a holding action here. We've got Numenor and Cohort here that have charged out, ill-advised. Crossbows here, getting some nice flanking shots into them. These guys are going to be killed for sure. Excellent. Nice shot. And broken. Alright, so Overlord here, not doing too bad in his first exchanges. I mean, he got off to a rocky start, but managed to shut down the Vanguard. I think that was a bit lucky that he managed to shut down the Vanguard there. JKL was a little bit too reckless with them. He could have got a lot more kills with them had he just stuck closer to the walls, I reckon. Now, Royal Legion of Menlos obviously will tear apart the lightly armoured units, but, you know, they will tire them out, they will take damage, and will be less effective against the Nazgûl High and Berserkers later on, so that's a trade-off, you know. How much do you want to rely on your Royal Legion of Menlos, and can your other units pick up the slack if the Royal Legion can't maintain their kill rate, you know, their effectiveness in battle later on. That is some nice fire there from the crossbows. I mean, he wants to get a few kills on the Belagar archers, but, you know, he doesn't want to keep firing at them. Most of them are pretty ineffective. They're not really shooting very well. Now, this is a good fire. I mean, unfortunately, the Seafarers have thrown their javelins. But I'm surprised the crossbows can get an angle here on these guys. But they can, obviously. I mean, the bolts came over those walls perfectly. Belagar archers down to 84. Crossbows here, taking casualties very slowly though. Alright, it looks like they knocked down another section of the wall, so they've got 2 choke points over here. Not bad, and he's running around some Eastron clansmen. He's charging into the flank of Numenor, of Smity here. Smity needs to shut this down pronto. They look like a volley there from the Seafarers and Indamos, throwing the jabbies over the building now. Also, the Doom Shadowbows need to be brought over here. If they could just be placed here, or even over there, like around here. Yeah, they should be able to get some shots there on the block. If the Doom Shadowbows were placed right here, they could shut down that attack very easily. I mean, he's already got some fire, which is good to see for the Seafarers and Indamos. But this is where the Doom Shadowbows need to be placed. They could kill that attack and get rack up a ton of kills at the same time. Okay, Shadowbows are being brought over here. They've got their own troops in the way though. And JKR has no one to blame but himself here. I'm surprised he put the Belagar pikemen at that particular spot. Yeah, see these Shadowbows are shooting upwards. And I'm going to get the pikemen out of there. think I see the shadow bows being brought over there. Let's have a look. Okay, I've seen steel bows. Steel bows should not be used here, Smitty. Those are armor piercing. These guys here, well, with the exception of Low Silent Rim, don't have a lot of armor. And you're also shooting them in the back, so I don't know if the armor really comes into that when you're shooting them in the back. So I'm down to 84. Orc Maulers here. Maybe fire 1 or 2 volleys into them. Just weaken them a little bit. I mean, if the attackers want to avoid the shadow bows, then they need to sort of charge and focus on this attack here, but also keep 1 or 2 units over here just to keep the Numenor forces back and at bay. So the forces over here can just focus on the forward push, you know? And that's not too good. Here we got, oh no, we got some Dragon's crossbows here, which got off a nice shot. Took down a large chunk of the shadow bows. Maybe keep a unit of steel bows about here, you know? That way they could shoot at Dragon's crossbows at the gate or the side there. Seafarers need to get behind the wall there of the building or go into battle. Dragon's Wrath crossbows might be trying to shoot at them. Okay, yes, he's got some steel bows here. That's some great fire there. Now, oh no! Nice hits! He went after the Numenor Royal Guard, practically wiped out 60% of them. Also taking out some Numenor Shield Guard at the same time, because they were just in the way. That's it. But, you know, Smity did everything he could. I mean, he was firing his AP archers into the crossbows, but they weren't deterred. They wanted to get off at least 1 volley before they pulled out. He's still firing into them. They want to get revenge. I suppose it's a good thing his general's not in this unit, or is he? No, he's not. Alright. Let's go and explore the other battles. Overlord's making a big push inside. We've got the Saga Skirmishers trying to provide some support, but they can't really hit anything. I mean, they might be able to hit the Royal Legion, but that's asking a lot. Let's have... I've got the crossbows here. They're firing to the Numenor steel bows, down to 46. Crossbows here, out of ammunition. Over here, Harad seems to have toned things down considerably. More beast hunters firing into some Numenor shield guard. Got some Harad spearmen here attacking what's left of the Belaga pikemen. He's still got a sizable army. He hasn't really sent that much more in than when we were last here. Okay. Sorry for jumping around a little bit. I just wanted to... I realised I hadn't been to over here in a little while. Well, we've got the Dragon's Wrath crossbows here. They got a nice line of sight here into the Numenor sentinels. Smity has to commit his cohort to fight to charge into the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. He's got to stop them. This is going to hurt. I think he's trying to pull out his sentinels, but they're getting stuck. He's falling back at the wrong trajectory. I'll tell you what that means in a second. Obviously, what I mean by that is, when he pulled out, he should have run over here, try and get the wall between him and the crossbows, and then run them out. But the way he ran out, I mean, even now, they still got line of sight on them. The Dragon's crossbows can't hit them from here. We got Nazgul, so that Dank did have Nazgul after all. The Nazgul are down to 10, so Dank's general is in this unit as well. Royal Legion down to 39. The Sentinels have to be committed. It needs to be all hands on deck here. They've got to overwhelm these Nazgul. They've got to take him out while they can. If they just find the Nazgul with all these troops, then Numenor just needs to bring the hammer down on them. They can't be, go toward touchy-feely. They've got to just get in there. They can't, handle them with kitten gloves. This is how they're sort of treating Nazgul right now. I mean, I have seen steel bow fire be pretty effective on the Nazgul in the past. I mean, putting a couple of steel bows here will be able to take out these guys, these 4 Nazgul, relatively easy, with minimal losses. Seafarers and Nemos here, yeah, I'm a bit iffy with that. Friendly fire could be not too good. But the steel bows, they'd be the unit of choice to kill these Nazgul. I think the steel bows would only fire on those 4 particular Nazgul. Huh. Looks like the Numenor lost some steel bows here on the wall before when they tried to knock it down. Overlord's making a big push here. It is 53 to 44. Balance of power, forces evenly matched. Gallagher archers need to get off the wall there. They can't really help anyone. You might be able to get some nice flanking shots into the enemy when they come through the gate and the walls here. I mean, Isengard is really pushing. And if they have any seafarers, it might be a good time to bring them up. But the Snarg are firing their jabbies all of a sudden into the steel bows, which still have ammunition. This is a full unit. Uruk-hai infantry have busted through. Numenor hasn't broken. They're just trying to pull back for some reason. This seems very disorganized, almost catastrophic. Alright, this was the idea. I don't know, mate. This was a bit of a gamble. Hopefully it works out for you. Okay, so he pulled everything back as best he could because he's trying to clear away, obviously, for the Doomed Shadowbows to fire into the blob of troops. But Isengard could easily charge into his Doomed Shadowbows now. What's worse is the whole Isengard army could essentially charge into the walls and follow the Isengard Uruk-hai infantry as they charge into the Doomed Shadowbows. And the Shadowbows will fall back behind maybe the Narunar Royal Guard. But by then, the Isengard troops can move in, swing left, swing right, establish a perimeter. Things could have gone very badly here for JKL, so he got lucky to a degree. His plan worked out perfectly. I mean, this is what he planned to do, and it worked out exactly as he planned. So, on that point, coming from that perspective, obviously JKL did nothing wrong. It could have gone very wrong for him, though. He's trying to attack the Narunar Sentinels from both flanks. Oh, sorry, one flank. Head on and on the flank. $59 to $50. JKR's probably loving these little shots there. Okay, infantry moving to shut them down, but it might be too late. These guys here could be running low on ammunition, if not out of ammunition. Oh no. They still got their bows out. Let's have a look over here. Okay, Harad's gone in again. We've got Demons of the Desert. That's the full unit there. Seafarers and Inmos throwing their javies into the Nulhard warriors. Well, Sprinter's drawing a lot of ammunition here out of Numenor. You shouldn't be doing that, mate. You shouldn't be using javies on units like this. I mean, these are garbage tier troops. That's the kind of ammo you want to use on Trollmen, on Demons, on Champions, on Southron Pikemen. Definitely not Nulhard Warriors. Definitely not that. $65 to $57. That being said, oh no, Sprint has launched a major assault here. This wasn't happening before. He's got his best troops here, so Sprint is going in for an all or nothing assault. If it fails, he's finished. I'm not seeing any Doom Shadow Bows over here. Does that mean they're gone? Yeah, it might be they ran out of ammunition. So he's timed his push very well. This could have been very bad. The real question is, now will he charge these demons through the gap? Will he try and take out the Seafarers? Will he try and take out the Belagan Footmen? The Marine Cohort even. Okay, Overlord just lost his general. Harad's pushing well here. He's sending up the Harad Spearmen to try and keep these forces busy. Try and keep them off the flank of his, well, the rest of his army here, or most of his army. Just try and put a little pressure on the defense there. He'll win that fight, but he's got to keep the enemy archers off his back.
We have bled the enemy badly.
The Royal Guard's firing in. That's not too good there for sprints. It's not the worst in the world, but it's not great either. Got champions enough right here, possibly being shot in the back. The steel bows, but fortunately most of Sprint's forces here are almost through these guys, then they can charge directly towards the steel bows. We've brought up the demons, but there's no real target for him down there at the moment.
Brave allies have lost their leader. We must hope his troops do not lose taste for battle.
Yeah, okay. Steel bows here obviously killed the general, got a nice few arrows there to his face. Okay, Pharaohs and Swordmasters are there. What the demons can do, obviously, is charge forth, move to the flank, pepper these guys down with their javies, take out a strong unit there for Numenor. Move the champions up though to keep chasing the Numenor steelbows, make sure they can't turn around and fire into the demons' back. Alright, that should be good enough. If I was Aaron here, I'd be charging my Pharaohs into the demons.
Mightiest Khan, only half of our force remains.
37. Probably should have fired another volley.
Our brave warriors have killed our foe's general. Now
Alright.
his men will fear us.
Looks like Emimachinegun just took out one of the enemy generals there. Heading back to the middle. How's Mordor going? Well, Mordor and Emimachinegun have fought their way through pretty far over here. Camille Shadowguard up here now. The Pharaohs of Swordmasters up there as well. I don't know if the Nazgul are all dead. I'd be surprised if they're still alive at this point. Aaron here has lots of reinforcements that probably should be sent over here to try and deal with Emimachinegun's advance. Looks like Emimachinegun's doing enough there. Overlord looks like he's been defeated. He's down to his last few troops. Now, Rhun seems to be a little bit stuck over here. They're trying to kill the Pharazim Swordmasters. Tell you what, where's the Camul's Chosen? They should be put into the fight around here. We've got the Shadowguard here doing alright against Numenor. I mean, this is their speciality. Tearing through the armour of their enemies. 76 to 77. Pretty darn close. Now, obviously it's not enough. Machine Gun needs to send up support. The Shadowguard aren't going to win this fight. And we've still got 15 pesky Aegean Shadowbows with ammo. 15 is still a large number. Well, Swordmaster's still at 51. What's Mordor waiting for? I mean, he's got to try and overwhelm the enemy with his numbers, not wait for the enemy to receive his numbers. Machine Gun won't going to last here too long by himself. Camul's Chosen is at 61, so they've just gone into the fight. But, you know, Mordor here, Mordor's got to kick it into high gear. I mean, he's got to be supporting Machine Gun while Machine Gun's still alive. I mean, there's only one unit blocking this pass. I mean, Mordor should be charging everything he's got through here, overwhelm these guys with the Camul's Chosen, stream into Osgiliath, try and charge into the forces here by the flank, also send the forces here to defend their right, so the enemy doesn't try and charge into them from this direction. They're just sitting there, waiting for something. The attackers seem to be losing the initiative a little bit here. This is a good opportunity for the defenders to launch pretty much all their counter-attack within the walls of Osgiliath here. Don't charge beyond here, but just take care of all the enemy forces within these two passes here. Now, if Dank's not going to help his ally out, then they should destroy his ally while he's alone. We've got sprints over here, sending some trauma off Harad. They're chasing after the Royal Guard. Okay. Another unit of Trollman over here, along with the pikemen. They're dealing with the Numenorian forces over here. Numenor forces are not dead. So I'm half wondering where he's running off to. Narrow Citadels here trying to fight the demons. I don't know if they used up all their ammo just yet. 81 to 88. Yeah, Harad has enough there to win that battle. We've got some Royal Guard here from Aaron, out of ammunition, but is not charging to the back of the Trollman of Harad here either. We've got some Seafarers and us from JKL. I mean, the allies here should be communicating. JKL should be saying to Aaron, come and help me with the Royal Guard, mate. They're just standing there. They've got a great opportunity to sandwich the forces of Harad together to take control of the Citadel. I mean, there's no faster way to bring down an enemy unit than to hit it from multiple sides. You know, aside from using missile units. But, you know, short of having that, sandwiching enemy units together is the best way to kill them. Okay, good to see Aaron. Yes, well done, mate. Now, hopefully, sprints can set up support before these guys are overwhelmed. Trollmen will hold their own. They're a decent unit for Harad. Definitely one of their best. If not the heart and soul of the army.
Our army is tiring.
Where are they running off to? Oh, that'd be why. Spread out, mate, spread out!
The enemy warlord lies dead. Now his men can sense their doom upon them.
In sums like that, loose formation is your only real defense against that. It won't do too much, but it's better than staying in tight formation. That is a certainty. What is Dank doing? He must be AFK or something. Who knows what happened? Maybe he had to go, I don't know. Camille's chosen down to 39. So it might be up to Harad and Rhun here. It's asking a lot. They need Mordor to get in there. They've defeated the Trollmen. With some Farazib Zormasters at 48, still alive. Emimachinegun is trying to link up with these allies there. They're trying to consolidate their strength. Where's Sprints at? Sprints is his demons at 49. He's still got a catapult as well. We'll go what's left of the Trollmen over here, 33. And champions as well. Nazgûl High from Overlord. So Overlord is not gone just yet. He still has 2 Nazgûl High running around there. And they're being tracked. Well, they were being tracked by 3 Numenor and steal those. Well, I'm liking the Camille's Chosen's chances here. Trying to deal with the Farazib Swordmasters completed. We've got some Royal Guard over there. And they're being chased off now by the Southron Pikemen. Camille's Chosen should be safe from the Yenim Shadowbows while they have the Farazib Swordmasters there on their flank. Oh jeez, man, you're gonna kill Emimachinegun's general. Machine Gun needs to pull back. Demons here could take these guys out with a single volley. Demons are trying to get themselves into a better position. Now that was crazy. Stop it! Oh, yeah. Oh no! Friendly fire. Okay. Now this checking Mordor just to see whether or not they can win without him.
Our rash warlord has been slain. May he be judged justly, and our warriors remain steady.
It looks like they've got the DNC being shot in the back by the Doom Shadowbows. Yep. The Royal Guard there. More seafarers there. Okay, still got ammo. I don't know if that was a pathfinding issue or not, but that was pretty funny. They're going like, yeah, gonna charge in. Oh shit, run away. So Dean was down to 34, they're pulling back a little bit. I wonder where they're running off to. Ready for a bad pun? Sprints is sprinting away. Alright, so these forces are gone. Looks like Harad is dead. Rhun is pretty much dead. The only army left is Mordor. So how this works, I don't know. Maybe that's why we've got 8,000 frames to go. Something's going to happen. So we'll have to fast forward though, guys, and find out what does happen, because right now it looks like the defenders have got this one, assuming Mordor doesn't move and is out of the game. Alright guys, we've actually got 4 men here inside the enemy citadel. Isengard and Harad managed to capture or get men inside while all Numenorians were out. You can see Numenorians are racing back. They're going to recapture the citadel, unfortunately, from the attacker side of things. And yeah, I don't know. Mordor still hasn't moved at all. We've got Doom Shadowbows here, just tearing through all the Mordor troops. This is unfortunate. The attackers had this one, I reckon.
The enemy warlord lies dead. Now his men
Okay, Mordor just killed the general.
Our brave allies have lost their leader. We must hope his troops do not lose taste for battle.
Okay, what happened there? Okay, it looks like Melkor's Chosen was over here. The Sentinels went on a little assassination mission, and they took out Mordor's general. Okay, so someone crashed there. So that was actually a disappointing ending there to what seemed to be a great battle. Unfortunately, because it ended like this, we can't show the kill counts and who did what. But although the defenders won, I think I have to give it to the attackers, mainly because if Mordor hadn't dropped out or left or whatever happened, then they definitely would have had the numbers, I think, to overwhelm the defenders and take victory at the very end. So unfortunately, that was an unfortunate ending to a great battle, but it is what it is. Thank you still though for Emimachinegun for sending me the replay. Up until that point, this replay was spot on, mate. Really good. Now if you guys want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsomentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post it there. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the Days Reforged Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.